You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken Tech for your ears.
Welcome back to Vocal Technologist. Today on our Product Thursdays segment, we're really getting into the thick of it with product management. It's such a huge field, always changing. We'll be touching on AI, hardware, the classic challenges like stakeholders and strategy, and even how we grow ourselves in these roles.
Exactly. It's a lot to cover, but super important stuff. The aim really is to pull out some key ideas, maybe offer a fresh angle on things you're already thinking about.
Right. So let's jump in. First up, AI. We've kind of gotten used to it living in text boxes, haven't we?
Yeah, mostly chat interfaces or embedded features.
But there's this growing idea that maybe, just maybe, AI's big potential isn't really going to be unlocked there. The argument is it needs hardware. You know, context, the ability to move around, to be seamlessly part of our lives, not just another app.
Moving beyond just adding AI features to things, towards designing hardware for AI from the ground up. And this isn't just like science fiction. It's actually starting to change how products get discovered. There are tools emerging, Lovable is one example, that use generative AI. They can take user stories, just plain language, and turn them into interactive prototypes really quickly.
Oh, wow. So you skip a lot of the initial legwork.
Pretty much. It compresses that whole early discovery phase. You can test concepts with users, get stakeholders aligned. We're talking hours, maybe days instead of weeks.
That sounds like a game changer for speed and clarity.
Definitely. Faster validation, clearer vision for everyone involved.
Okay, but with that speed and power, there's always a but, isn't there? We're also hearing these counter arguments, like calls to ban ChatGPT.
Right, the ethical dimension, it's huge.
Yeah, the worry isn't just people getting lazy. It's that these AI can create stuff that looks totally real, but is completely made up, blurring reality.
It's a massive responsibility. How do we innovate but also put up guardrails? That's the tightrope we're walking.
And that responsibility, that tension, it links directly to another classic product headache, doesn't it? Stakeholders.
Oh, absolutely. Why does stakeholder management go wrong so often? It often boils down to human systems, not the tech. It fails when it becomes just about reporting updates, sending out emails, instead of actually working together to solve problems.
So less broadcasting, more collaborating.
Exactly. Building real alignment, clear roles, talking properly, prioritizing together. It's about the relationships, not just managing requests. The goal has to be making better, more impactful decisions, not just keeping everyone vaguely happy.
And that idea of impactful decisions, that brings us right to strategy, which, let's be honest, a lot of teams kind of misunderstand.
It gets confused with the mission or the quarterly goals or even just the roadmap itself.
Right. But the real insight is that your strategy, it isn't what you say it is. It's defined by the actual choices your team makes day in, day out, what they do.
It's like being a detective for your own team sometimes. You have to reverse engineer the actions to find the real strategy.
Yeah, product detective. I like that.
Well, if strategy is what you do, then you really need to be intentional about it. And that's where you see things like the OKR parallel universe syndrome. Heard of that?
Sounds ominous. Parallel universe.
It's when teams kind of create their own secret objectives, maybe based on old metrics or what their boss wants, diverging from the official company OKRs.
So everyone's pulling in slightly different directions, even if they don't realize it.
Precisely. It creates this hidden drag, this misalignment. OKRs only work if they're the single focus. You adapt them if needed. You don't just work around them.
Okay, so dealing with all this complexity, AI, stakeholders, strategy.
Yeah.
How do we actually grow as product people through all this?
Well, you know the saying, no pain, no gain.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. It really applies here. Growth often comes from discomfort.
Meaning we need to actively, seek out the tough stuff.
Sort of. Frame those ambiguous high-stakes problems not as threats, but as chances to learn. Pushing your boundaries builds that resilience, that strength.
Makes sense. Get comfortable being uncomfortable.
And that links to this idea of learning. AI tools are making it easy for almost anyone to build something fast, on-demand building almost. But true professionalism, especially in product, isn't just about speed. It's about learning deeply, building responsibly.
So it's the difference between just using a tool and understanding the why and the how behind it, intentional learning.
Exactly. That deeper understanding is crucial as things get more complex.
And it's interesting to see how those individual growth curves then map onto organizations, right? Like those different PM transformation flavors you mentioned.
Yeah, scale-ups often need structure. They need to link that product strategy clearly back to business goals to escape the hyper-growth chaos.
Whereas big enterprises, they've got different hurdles.
Often, yeah. Legacy systems, siloed funding, stuff that just fights against real product agility and working cross-functionally. A different kind of transformation needed.
Wow, okay. So wrapping this up then, it's really clear product management is, well, it's intense. It demands constant adaptation, clear thinking on strategy, and honestly, a commitment to keep growing ourselves.
Definitely. We've touched on thinking carefully about AI's role, navigating those tricky stakeholder waters,
Yeah.
getting real about strategy, and finding growth even when things are tough.
So thinking about all that, here's something for you to chew on this week. What's one single intentional challenge you could take on? Something to really push your own product thinking, maybe uncover something totally unexpected.
Spoken Tech for your ears.